Attention, everybody. The views and opinions expressed on the show are not necessarily those of Axe Ministry, Axe Media Group, and or their affiliate and subordinate ministries and or nonprofits.
Did I hear a knock?
No, that was me.
Here
we go. Good morning. Coming to you live from Axe Media Group headquarters here in beautiful Springfield, Missouri. It's the Morning Drive with Matt and Jay, with your hosts, Matt and Jay and Steve, and then a special guest, and I do mean special, Jordan.
You're special, Jordan.
I know he looks like a floating head with headphones because of the camouflage, but you know, hey,
He loves that jacket.
you know, it's 100 degrees outside. Let's wear a jacket. It makes sense.
It's light. I love it.
You know, you weren't the other. You wore Saturday night too.
He likes the way he looks in it. I try to get him to not wear a Saturday night, but, you know, it's all right. All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Drive with Matt and Jay. My name is Matt.
My name is Jay.
My name is Steve.
My name is Jordan.
We're glad to have everybody on board with us today. You know, I've been accused of Jordan looking like me. Can you guys see that? I mean, does he look? He doesn't look like me, does he?
No.
No, if he put his hat up a little bit, maybe we could see his face.
That's all part of the dark and mysterious.
You know, let's
What
see.
do you call that? Today's topic: the world is going nuts.
Again?
It is.
It's always.
It has. It's just at a different level.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you know, I'm pretty sure God's had his face to, palm to face moments a lot.
Now, I have heard some positive things. We had a Black Lives Matter rally downtown here in Springfield not too long ago, and I had some friends who showed up there. They didn't know what was going on. They went there to hand out sandwiches, and it turned out really good. They said it was
good.
really peaceful, and everybody was pretty good. There was some people that did a lot of yelling and were really hostile, but in general, it was really a good rally there. It was pretty peaceful, and people really were, trying to say their part, say their piece.
Well, that's cool. You know, and that's the part of stuff. That's the stuff that I think the media needs to show as well. They can't just show the bad parts.
Yeah.
That's like looking at one word in a sentence and then basing your whole entire opinion on that one word without even reading the rest of the sentence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this place has really good suckers or whatever. Can't look at suckers and say, oh, this is rude. I'm off the top of my head, that wasn't a very good example, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of people do that with scripture too, like take one little bit of scripture
And twist
and base an entire theology around it. And it's like, look at the context. So that's what the news is lacking extremely, is context.
I heard, was that you? No, it was somebody where they said
This
that they
place,
watch the news
As really,
and what they do is
Morning,
they
Steve,
see
Larry.
all the protesting going on, all the yelling and all the, fists in the air. But then when everybody kind of calms down and they're shaking hands, the cameras go off. They don't show that part.
right.
They just show the part where they're, next thing you know, they're shaking hands and stuff, but the cameras are off. They don't want to see that.
Did you watch The Morning Mouth with Johnny Rooster and Pastor Matt?
A little
that
bit.
reminds me, I was supposed to meet him today.
I've been seeing more and more, too, of individual, like small-scale confrontations between two people, where two people are actually willing to stand in there and, be heard, have their point be heard, and make their point, but also listen to the other's point. And I see that it de-escalates after over if as long as they're both willing to stand in there, understand one another, and say what's on their mind, what their purpose is.
Yeah.
It can be hostile and difficult, and it takes time. But if you're willing to do it, in the end, you can come out of it with something a little bit better understanding. And
Yeah,
people are
so
doing
hear
that.
people out. Don't shut down on them just because they have a differing opinion from you.
Yeah.
Because everybody is entitled to their opinion, first of all. I know that's kind of cliche saying that, but it's true.
They're entitled to state it, too.
There's somebody, and let's face it, there are some people you just can't talk to about this stuff. And but if you both agree to disagree on stuff, You know, that's a weird term, agree to disagree.
Yeah.
But it's a real thing that works as far as like if you want to maintain a friendship with somebody. You know, I got into it numerous times with the guy up at work, and it escalated and escalated and escalated till finally, you know, him and I never talk about politics now.
Yeah.
But we're not like we don't hate each other. So I'm not a fan of talking about politics with friends and stuff, anyways.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
dad always told me don't argue politics, sex, or religion or something like that.
Yeah, going to change the name of the Washington Redskins.
Yeah, they are.
Are they really going to do it?
Yeah, they really are.
No,
They're
I
gonna
mean I
name
could
it-
see where that would be a little bit offensive, but I mean they've been around for how many years?
Yeah.
Why now?
Why are they? Yeah, why? And they're changing something else too. But why? Why pick on the NFL? I mean,
Well, I mean the NFL is it's an
Well,
entertainment industry, is what it is.
it is now.
I mean, I personally believe that the outcome of the Super Bowls are predetermined, like pro wrestling. I mean, I think the games are actually real. People are really playing that hard and getting hit and
Determined
stuff
by
like that.
revenues.
Yeah, but I think there's if the predetermined one can win. Mute your phone, son.
That's not my phone.
Is it not your phone?
No, mine's muted.
Oh, it's probably this one then. Some guy down here is refusing to allow our service dogs in the building.
Security.
Well, you guys continue talking. I'm going to go downstairs.
All right.
Okay,
I will go with.
that's ridiculous. They're service dogs.
Yeah.
I thought service dogs were allowed to be in any building. Didn't you say
It
a while
was-
back that there was service dogs and then there was emotional
Those those policies have been kind of changing.
because of COVID?
No, I think because people are abusing it. So a service dog is allowed in a building. It depends on the type of service the dog is registered
yeah,
to
that's true.
perform. And so it's like there's like a necessary service dog, and then there's one that's deemed not necessary.
Right.
At least not for things like going into a place to shop. So there's differences in that, and we used to at first we weren't allowed to ask. So dogs weren't allowed in the building unless it was a seeing eye dog.
Right.
You know, that
That
was it.
makes sense.
Yeah. Seeing eye dogs are so super highly trained, and I think they're also they have to go through like a course over and over, so they repeatedly have to be retested and taught
Makes sense.
as if there ever arises a problem. Anyway, some dogs just get it, and they do it well for the rest of their life, but others don't, and so they have to make sure they're.
Are they supposed to be marked? I mean, like the vest and everything. Aren't they supposed to have them on?
They are, yeah. They are supposed to be, and they are supposed to have a vest. They're actually also supposed to carry paperwork. Well, then they didn't have to show paperwork. So things are changing with all of that.
Yeah.
The
Just
problem is going to be is that too many people are abusing it. They're also getting fake vests, and then you end up with multiple dogs that are not actually trained in a store where there's children and people,
right.
and somebody ends up getting bit
That's true.
or a
Now,
dog fight.
I heard that you can get vests on. I hate to say this, but be careful, folks. They have vests on eBay or something like that, where you can just buy vests. I think you got to
Yeah.
go through a licensed.
Officially, you're supposed to, I think.
Yeah, you're supposed to be official with that. Did you get it taken care of? Yep. There they are.
Hello.
Hi, Jaden.
It's a little upsetting to start the day that way, huh?
Princess Leia.
But you're here.
Cash.
They came in.
By the way, I love the concert the other day on Facebook. And I love what you do with We Are. Oh, the song by The Kingdom, We the Kingdom, Holy Water. You do a great
right.
job with that.
She brought a guitar so she could do a live demonstration today.
Ooh. Can't wait.
You'll just have to fill Matt in on that, and he'll have it. He can make sure it's set up
Right.
to put it on.
Okay. Hey, Jody.
Hello.
Mark.
Did somebody say they were going to call the cops?
Somebody told them that they were going to call the cops and have them take them out of here because their service animals aren't allowed. And I'm sorry, service animals have to be admitted everywhere.
Yes, we were just talking about that.
That's that's one thing that even as when I was doing rideshare stuff, we had to sign and make sure. Okay, they're like, okay, if somebody brings an animal, a service animal, you have to let them in. So if you're allergic to dogs, this is not the job for you. You
Right.
have to let them in. So
Well, our policies, I was explaining how our policies are changing, and they're kind of changing
Right.
as we go. And for a minute, we weren't allowed to ask about, because I work at a store where a lot of people come, and people were abusing it and bringing in dogs that actually weren't trained service dogs. And so I think that the policies are changing to where it may become a thing where they can only be a seeing eye dog or a seizure type dog. So some of that may be changing, just so it's in a constant evolution right now.
well, I'm going to find out who said that to them,
Yeah.
and I'm going to have a discussion with Rick.
Oh, yeah, they do have the vest on. They have
They
to
have
have
vests.
the vest on at
Yeah.
all times, correct?
Yeah, I know they do have the vests
Well,
on.
then that's ridiculous.
I mean,
So-
they probably just didn't want to clean up the hair. That's the only reason. That
But
I could
those
think.
those dogs.
Was it somebody that worked here even, or
they
was
said
it
he
a
was.
resident?
He had.
I mean,
Was he tall? He was tall. You didn't see the name on the.
oh, he had a uniform.
Gray, just a gray. You look like a janitor.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So he does work here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to go and find them and have a discussion with them.
In management.
Yeah, because I mean, they have service animals, and
Yeah.
Rick is okay with it, and he's the building manager.
Right, that's what I was going to say.
So I'm gonna be sure and have a discussion.
Because my dog is about ready to be trained to help me out. And so we were told by the dog trainer that they have to be with the vests on and everything, but they have to have papers. But they're still supposed to be allowed in a building.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't have had any problem.
Technically, when you walk into a building, nobody really has the right to ask.
You're right.
They have
That's
their vest on.
Yeah, and that's how our
as long as they have the vest on, they're not allowed to say you nothing.
and that's what our policy changed to, was that we weren't allowed to ask at all. But then,
Well, I really as soon as we're done with our show today and we get your show fired up, I'm gonna go find out who's done this, because they can't be harassing our guests.
Yeah. Now you didn't have any problem the first time you were here, right?
No, and that's with the
She's here for a
security
whole
guard
week, yeah.
downstairs.
Yeah, he was the guy with the cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he never had a problem.
he's not the head of security.
I think he's the only security.
Yeah,
Um,
but he knows if you're a guest.
threatening to call the police. You know what the police will say?
Yeah.
We're not coming out for that. Actually, we should probably charge you some money for.
harassment.
If you make a 911 call just on stupid stuff, they charge you.
Yep.
Do they?
If the cop comes out, yeah.
Fire
Yeah.
department, same thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. So that way people aren't just calling 911 or whatever without there being any reason. I mean, I've called 911 to ask how to get to the non-emergency number before
Oh yeah.
because I could never find it.
Yeah, it is hard to find.
They didn't get after you. Well, obviously if you were just looking for the non-emergency
Right.
number, they didn't say nothing.
Yeah. But anyways,
Good morning, Stacy.
sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
That's
You
Jaden
guys are
Laborde
awesome.
and family.
The Labords.
And Cash
Looks like
and
there's a
Princess
guitar
Leia are
involved
awesome.
somewhere.
Yeah.
So
You guys are awesome.
She said she'll do
You guys are
a live performance. She brought her guitar, so I don't know. We'll need to set that up or have that ready for him.
well, yeah, we'll set it up. I'll have to plug in a direct box.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
We'll
plug
be
in a
good.
direct box. So
Everybody's
Anyways.
all good.
my heart was racing because I was
Angry.
I was preparing to yell at somebody. It's like, hey, and I'm still going to find out who did it. And I'm going to talk to Rick and be like, someone from your staff is harassing our guests with service animals.
Yeah.
And because I mean,
Look at
Deacon
Skylar.
comes up here. And there for a while, he wasn't wearing his vest at all.
I know.
And
Didn't he always have his vest?
no,
No.
not all. There was a couple times he didn't have a vest, and the security let him up. They said, "Okay, well, next time he's got to have a vest," and I'm okay with that. That's cool. I understand. Service animal needs a vest.
Right.
Otherwise, you're just bringing your dog everywhere you go. You know, and those are very well behaved animals. But
yes, they are.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
That makes me angry. You know, we rent this office and you know, we invite people up here. I guess he threatened to call the cops on you guys?
That
It's going
Send
too
them on
far.
up. That's all I got to say. Send them on up. What are they gonna do? Put the dogs in handcuffs and take them to jail? Remove the dogs.
please.
Yeah, I'm really angry
Because
right
if
now.
if they could let Deacon up here and he's a big dog, then
The
why-
manager of the building was like, he came down and said, "Is that dog still here? I wanted to see him."
He's big.
You know, because he's a big dog. He's like
Deacon
a
is
mammoth.
just as friendly. I mean, about just as friendly, if not.
The world's
right
going
there.
nuts.
Yeah, like you
That's-
said.
I
the
said
title of the
that
show.
was the perfect title.
That was a perfect
On the
time.
way down, I said you picked the perfect title.
Yeah, for today, it really. That was, well. Anyway, you guys are good now. I'm sure you'll be good from this point on.
Well, yeah, that's. I apologize. I know it's not my fault, but definitely not even supposed to. I mean, you guys.
The
got,
world is going nuts. I know at my work we deal with the public and a large volume of public, and our policies are changing all the time. The laws are changing all the time. Sometimes those policies and laws conflict, and you know, a lot of times the employees who are in charge of it don't even know what they're supposed to be doing. They've been told two different things by two different employees who are both managers over them. And I know I've found myself in those circumstances multiple times. And I've had to tell managers, look, you guys go, you figure out what we're supposed to do, and then tell us. Because right now, I'm done with this. I'm going to do what I think is right, and then you can sort out what the policy and the law is supposed to be.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be, you know, you're supposed to be able to clearly tell us that. It's not the other way around. You know? If
But-
we're left to figure it out, we'll, you know,
I was in there the
it
day
can be
that
confusing for an employee.
Next time when you come in, have a camera rolling,
Yeah.
Seriously.
like one of your phones with a camera. Yeah. Are you okay over there?
Bring a taser.
Did it stress you out?
Yeah, I figured it did.
Bring-
No, they ain't gonna. They're not gonna do nothing. They can't.
Don't worry about it.
Your dogs are awesome. I mean, those dogs are awesome dogs. They're trained, obviously. When you step over them, they don't move.
No, they
They
don't.
they sit there. Well, because I mean, if they move whenever you go to step over them, you could trip somebody.
Yeah.
At the CGMA convention, they were so quiet. They were underneath her
Ah,
chair.
yeah.
Sleep.
Nobody ever knows that they're here. It's like when we go into restaurants,
Yeah.
they don't even notice they're there until we
I'm gonna.
walk out. And then they're like, they've been here the whole entire time?
It's going to be okay.
Yeah, it'll be okay. I'm sorry that you guys had to do that.
That was man, I want to get a piece of it.
Yeah. Well, we're doing a show right now. Otherwise, I would go down there right now. I need to get something from. Wait, never mind. I've got it.
Didn't you have a story for us?
Yes,
Well,
you
There
had
was
some
something
sort of
about
story.
something.
Oh.
About something.
About something. Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's lighten this baby up.
Okay, so.
About someone. Someone's.
Look at
Two.
me. I'm shaking. I'm so mad. So today's show, first of all, is brought to you by Steamy Joe Cafe, 224 West Main Street in Branson, Missouri. That's 417-320-3046. We were there this weekend.
Yes, we were.
It was unusually busy,
Yes, it
and we
was.
went. So we kind of did things a little bit different
But
than
it
what
ended
we
up
originally
being,
intended.
but it ended up being well.
I still need to edit some video. But there was some piano playing, and there was some walking. You know, complete strangers start singing along when someone's playing the piano. If they know, it was great.
Oh, and
That part,
somebody,
that was good.
somebody
and
unexpected tickled the ivories themselves.
it smelled so amazing in there.
Yes, it did.
And you had the chicken salad croissant
Yes.
with chips and a pickle.
Yep.
Massive.
And a sweet iced tea.
It was pretty big.
Mine got watered down.
Yeah,
I forgot about it.
Yeah, that's okay. I drank it. You're good.
Did I even pay? I forgot to pay for
You
my
know
iced
what?
tea.
Somebody ended up paying for my meal, and I'm like, who paid for my meal? And because I asked Anne Marie, and she's like, I just know it's a Visa. I came to go, and it was cleaned out. Okay, well,
I'm
thank
pretty
you,
sure
Lord.
somebody paid for everything.
Yeah.
Really?
Cool.
I didn't know that.
I had a water, so
Well, they
I was
paid-
really thirsty. It was hot.
Yes.
You're welcome for the tea.
It's
I was so disappointed in myself. I forgot about the tea. I was so excited about the tea, and then I forgot about it.
Who's this young gentleman, by the way? I've ignored him. He's just. Who is he?
Oh, that's your boyfriend?
Is he? Well, hi, boyfriend.
hey boyfriend.
Hey, boyfriend.
Mhm.
Do you have a name,
Just-
boyfriend?
Yes.
Like,
Oh, Clayton.
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 You know, like the bad guy in that movie Tarzan.
Yeah, but you're not bad.
Right. You're the good Clayton.
Yeah, you're the good
The
Clayton.
alter ego Clayton.
yeah.
Yeah. Just like
A service dog in training.
just like Gollum.
Service.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, there are a lot of. He's like a service dog in training. That's hilarious. How many women? How many women out there just started laughing? Especially married women that know that
Wow, that was good.
their men are
timing.
always a work in progress.
Yes.
But
we
you
are.
know,
I mean,
as Christians, we should always be a work in progress.
Yes.
Just know that we can, and there's always room for improvement
No.
in every
Lord's
aspect.
still
of
working
life.
on me.
Yeah, yeah. Rachel, bless her heart.
I know. Oh, hey, wait a minute.
Wait, what'd you hear?
It's only been 24 years. Oh, did I just say that?
24 years.
So yeah, Steamy
20
Joe Cafe. Go down and check it out. It smelled amazing. I got some video of some of the pastry stuff that they have just setting up there. Just
Yeah,
like,
you know,
here's some
it's,
pastry.
it's like going into somebody's home and just somebody just baking something and opening up the oven and you,
Or like it's almost like, okay, so you know the
guys
family
gotta
member
go.
that
They'll
has
let
the
you
big
play and
house with the
everything.
hardwood floor and the huge dining room where everybody goes in and sits down and eats and stuff.
yeah, it's like
It's like that.
it's like going into a big family room and everybody getting together and having a meal.
Busy.
And Ruth and Randy, I'm so proud of them. They've done such. The only thing is you got to get there early enough to get parking.
Yes.
But you know,
Yes,
you-
Steve. They are wearing vests.
Yep.
So, I'll get to
Good
the
morning,
bottom of it.
good morning, Janet and Bruno.
So, because last time I checked, if there was a new policy about service animals, I think I would know about it.
Yep,
Yeah. we
you're
should
supposed to know about it.
Yeah. And there is not a new policy. I'm going to talk to the building
I think
manager
there's
about
policy and law, and I'm not really sure where the line is, and that's part of the problem,
it. Yeah.
is knowing where the line is.
Yeah.
And we've had a lot of people that I know at my work are bringing in animals that are not trained at all.
I
saying
saw
they're
that
service
the other
animals.
night when I was there. I was
Yeah.
there when I came home. Went
Yeah.
Thursday night.
You were there when you came home?
We had people bring in dogs. Now we sell food, and these dogs were getting up on their hind legs with their noses this close to people's food, like they were going to take it away from the person, you know. And I was like, so we had some issues with that at work, and that was a problem. Is that people really didn't have service dogs and were saying they were, and they were even getting vests that weren't real, and
Because
stuff like that.
dogs
So
that are
that's a problem.
trained don't usually stand on their hind legs
Yeah.
and near food. They don't.
They won't.
They're
know-
trained to
they
do
won't.
that. And
Yeah.
I saw that. Actually, I saw that happening the night that I was there the other night.
Did you?
There was a couple
Yeah, we've
dogs
seen
that
it
were
quite a bit.
outside, and they walked them in, and you could see them sniffing around the people's food
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah, I think they've got to really work on issues like that. They
I'm texting Jim
like
right
they
now.
ought to be like if you have a trained service dog, there you ought to be able to have like how we
Hello,
have
James
a
Allison.
state ID or something like that,
And
like an
Fran.
official document from the state where like employees like myself or people who are in charge of making sure people aren't bringing untrained animals into the building that could cause a problem could actually ask for something where they could actually see, and then they would know, and then it's over. Whereas we're stuck in the middle as employees of not knowing what to do about a lot of it. You know, because we've had dogs in ours, and we had to kick them out and say these are clearly not trained dogs. You cannot bring that dog in here.
In fact, my guest next week, they're I don't know if you've heard of them, Wolf something. Anyway, they're dog trainers in Nixa, and they're founders. They're going to be on my show next week, and they're going to go over everything as far as licensing and how to train a dog and things like that. So,
And I'm not trying to take a side against you. I'm just saying that you know, he probably just doesn't even know what to do. He's probably been told different things by people that are over him, authoritative, like who his job depends on.
Right.
And so, because I found myself, like I said, in the same exact situation where I didn't even really know what I was supposed to do because different employees who had authority over me were telling me completely different things, opposite things. And it's like, what? They ended up posting our policy that we have to follow on the register, which is that we have to ask if
Good
they
morning,
bring it
Jared.
in. And then if they tell us what it is, we have to ask them what service it is, that what service the dog is for, and then that's it. That's all we can ask. Huh? Well, now we have to. See, and it changed. At first, I think we couldn't, and then now I think we have to. Like, they have to tell us what the dog's service is.
I just now read the chat.
That's
So it's
That's
weird,
new.
and that's what I mean. It's confusing. Yeah. What does? What? The Disabilities Act.
Americans with Disabilities Act.
It protects against somebody
thank
asking
you,
what
Stacy. I'm glad to be back.
service the dog is for.
Like me walking into a hospital room and saying, what's wrong with him? They can't tell us.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a HIPAA thing as well.
Is it?
Yep. Actually, that's true. I mean, I'm not saying you're lying,
Yeah.
but that's true. I'm just agreeing with you.
Oh, he says no. The boyfriend is the boyfriend wearing a vest.
No. No.
Oh,
Oh, see, you're already part of the show, aren't you? We know. We just
Poor
met him,
guy.
and he's already part of it. Thanks a lot. You know. Hey, you bring. Why don't we bring him on my show? No. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
so
He's getting red, so we better
He's turning
stop.
red. He's turning red. Are you embarrassed? Are we embarrassing you? Not
It's-
all the attention.
we have a lot of fun here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jody should know that by now. By the way, thank you for bringing Jaden, and thank you for you guys being here too. You know, I appreciate it.
I'm sorry. I'm texting Jim about it right now.
Steve is hilarious.
Anyways, yeah, that is pretty funny.
Stacy
They
wanted to
said-
know how old you were going to be next week.
What is that?
Stacy already knows this. It's Matt's birthday next week, or in a couple weeks. So she's like, "How old? How old is? How old? I can't even talk today. It's been a long week."
He's gonna be old.
Yeah, well, my birthday's on Monday, so next Monday I'm gonna have a birthday show. So yes,
Yeah. So Jim has also been made aware of the situation.
Oh, okay.
well then things will be taken care of.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Because if I can't be mean enough, I'm sure Jim can.
Right.
But anyways,
God bless you, Jim.
so yeah, I'm sorry if we're embarrassing you too much, but you know, we're talking to the boyfriend, Clayton.
Yes, Clayton.
Clayton, gotcha.
The good Clayton.
Oh, we've had Steamy Joe's banner up this whole entire time.
Good.
Well, hey, then that'll keep on reminding
Gave
him.
him plenty of time to go find a pen, walk the dog, and then come in and write down the address.
I've been
Right.
telling customers that if they
224
say
West
they're
Main.
on their way to Branson, I tell them the little yellow house on Main Street. Go in
It's
there.
right on
Steamy
the
Joe
corner.
Cafe. Yep.
It is yellow, isn't it?
Yep, it's yellow. It's got a big old front porch wrap around. It was a house.
Yes. It was.
That was back when you had to walk to school uphill both ways in the snow, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
6 feet of it.
So,
No snowshoes.
No,
Yep.
no shoes at all.
Yep. Barefoot.
Yeah.
um,
And the world's gotten crazier. I don't even want to think about winter. I mean, it's going to be hot, and of course, somebody said, "Well, just wait a few months. You'll be wishing, it's hot again."
Yeah. You know, it was
Now, those
63
are
degrees
yours?
this morning.
all right. So who are they the service dogs for?
Leia's for me.
One is for you, and the other one's for your mom. Okay, one
Trained for PTSD and anxiety.
is for her.
And that's
All right.
why I'm getting Jackson trained. Is for that. And Jackson, if you're watching, buddy, I told Rachel, I said I would say hi to Jackson.
Trained dogs are less stressed out. It's actually really good for a dog to be trained to be a service dog because they're not as stressed out. There's they know what to do and everybody knows how to act around them, and it just helps them, helps the dogs too.
My black lab acts like a service dog, but he doesn't.
Your
he
dog does
jumps
not
up.
act like a service
No,
dog.
you could step over him. He's relaxed. Whenever he
dog-
was little.
What
Does
kind of
not
black
act
lab
like a
is it?
service
What?
Is it black lab or
No,
just
it's just
It's
black
full
lab.
black lab?
Yeah.
Mine's a
Yeah.
black lab and rat terrier.
And I mean, he does really enjoy. He does enjoy. He
Lab
does
rat. I call him
enjoy
a
the
lab rat.
occasional crotch sniff.
Yeah.
And he
he's-
brings the toy over and lets you throw it for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's
My
he's a
dog
pretty
likes to
solid
take
dog.
all the not whistle, but the squeaky. He likes to pull the rip the toy apart, take the squeaker out, and then leaves it alone.
And then he doesn't want the toy anymore.
Is that one of those rubber ones?
Yes. The tennis ball. He's already taken all the green off of it. Chew the hair or the tennis ball apart. So he loves to chew on things.
Steve, you need a monkey. That's what Steve says.
Yeah.
Steve,
a
we need to
service
talk.
Okay.
Monkeys are awesome.
Monkeys can be
I don't-
trained.
I don't
And why
like
do
'em.
I need a monkey anyway, Steve? Ha 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 ha.
For guidance, you need to be guided.
There was a guy that owned a muffler shop here in town, and he used to come to the bar that I used to go to all the time years ago. And he had a little monkey, little spider monkey. You know, one of the little ones, the cute, right?
Oh yeah, those. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't a fan of women, and so my friend that was dating him at the time was at his house, and the monkey's like, "Hey, what's up?" You know, I mean, he didn't actually say that.
Oh,
but
well, that's good.
you think, oh, this her and the monkey are
Talking
getting
monkey.
along, and all of a sudden he just goes, "Bop!" and then hops away, and everybody laughed so hard they couldn't hardly breathe.
Reminds
Oh,
me of the monkey
no.
from the night in the museum,
I mean, how many times can you say you've been?
where they're smacking each other. They're slapping and it stop and yeah, folks. That was I shouldn't have mentioned the name of the movie, but it stars Ben Stiller and
I mean, it's a pretty old movie
yeah.
by now.
Yeah, there was three of them now, I think.
Okay, so just so you guys know, Jim is actually going to be in town tomorrow, and he's going to address it formally. So someone's going to be in trouble.
Boy, it's
I
gonna
don't
be
see
real-
him and-
the heat's going to be
I
rising
don't
in this
see-
building tonight.
If I don't see them first, but yeah, back to spider monkeys.
Well, they'll get it straightened out.
Spider
so
monkeys are more important right now.
the employees know how to deal with it.
Yeah, I mean that's never been an issue before.
Right.
Yeah,
And
I'm telling
no
you, that's
more
the problem
playing
is
with
that
the
employees don't
monkeys
know what to
on
do.
top of the musical box. They don't do that anymore, do they?
oh yeah, there are people that do that.
I haven't seen that in quite a while.
Yeah, I think
I just don't want
I
to
think
get
they
smacked
call
by
that?
one.
I think PETA is not super happy about that kind of stuff because it's like,
You're treating
They
that
think it's
animal
abuse.
bad.
yeah, but that animal gets treated very well.
It's
I
an
mean,
entertainment.
I'm telling you, monkeys, if you don't treat them well, they'll
Those-
run away. Right?
I'm
I'm
sorry
pretty, unless
to-
they're in a cage. But
I'm sorry to report.
you
but I
got a little
missing
monkey that's dancing and going up and collecting money from people while you're sitting there doing this whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, that monkey's enjoying himself.
Oh yeah.
He's got a little suit.
Oh, I saw one when I
Little
was in
monkey in a
Mexico. They had a monkey walking around with a hat.
Yeah.
They trained the monkey to have a hat and it's walking around and walking up to you with that hat. Sombrero.
They
Steve
had a
Schultz says there
monkey.
was a plumber that had one, and he would take it on his plumbing calls.
Oh, that must have been
Monkey
interesting.
wrench.
Uh-huh.
Wop, wop, wop,
You missed it. There's a plumber that takes his monkey with him to work, and he goes monkey wrench.
You know, monkeys are they make monkeys service animals too.
Really?
Yeah, there was a lady at that place where you that Silver Dollar City, and I couldn't think of a way to rhyme it or anything, but she had a service animal, and it was a monkey, and of course, like any other service animals, you're not supposed to pet them or anything like that.
Well, they're
But
working.
what this
especially.
animal did would let her know if she was getting ready to have a seizure. How animals do that, I have no idea. That's a real thing. An animal that lets you know that you're about to have a seizure, that is hardcore service animal. It was well trained.
Well, you'll find out next week on my show.
They're training them to detect cancer and stuff like that too, and having, I guess, pretty good results.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Animals
like
are amazing.
Yeah. What's wrong with us?
The world's gone nuts. That's what's
Right.
wrong with us.
You couldn't have picked a better title.
How did we get this far as human beings?
Steve Schultz says, "Hey, Steve, could you do that in Branson and stand on the corner with the monkey? And he could come out of the little box on your walker thing there.
Oh, he could.
Yeah. Like you could pop his head on, go.
Folks, I need some help here. I'm getting.
Ganged up on.
Thanks, Matt. Now you've got Steve. Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
He'd
Mic
probably buy
drop.
it for
Anyway, Steve, it ain't gonna work. Sorry.
you don't know that. You don't
Oh
know that.
yeah.
Well, that's true.
American.
I don't know that.
Okay, so yeah, the Americans
Americans
with
Got-
Disability Act is specifically for stuff like that. Jim said.
I think don't they have to have there's a not belt but a vest that says "Don't pet me, I'm working," or don't get.
Well,
usually,
they've got a service animal vests on.
right.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that they have. I'm not saying about them.
Oh.
I'm just saying that in general, I thought I saw
Yeah.
where if they're working, you're not supposed to pet them. But then once that vest goes off, they're a domestic animal again. And
Doesn't that depend on the type of dog?
okay,
They do. If their vest weren't on, they'd be trotting around here trying to hang out and visit everybody.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah.
How they
it's
know
like
the
a switch.
difference.
Oh, they know whenever they punch the clock.
Yeah.
yep. When that vest goes on, it's like punching a clock.
Yeah. That is so cool.
Jody says, "Hello, Jim Whining. Thought you would be here this morning. No, he'll be here tomorrow morning." Oh, that's you, Jody. Hi, Jody.
She's right over there.
Hello, Jody. Welcome to the party.
I actually don't know if Jim is actually watching the show right now. If he is, he's probably watching on YouTube.
That's funny. Welcome to the party, Jody. Glad you can make it.
So yeah, things are great.
I hear
man.
Jaden Laborde is watching.
Jaden Laborde. Hey, yeah, Jaden Laborde. They were watching it when I went downstairs to get them. They had it on playing on the phone. Yeah.
That truck. That's another thing we need to discuss.
Oh
is that
yes,
truck.
that's a funny
That
story.
truck.
Go ahead.
Okay.
We need some laughter.
All right. So there's this truck,
Yes.
and the guy is driving pretty badly, and it's kind of a beat up, rusty kind of truck, which is
Right.
okay, right?
Too big.
But in
of
back
exhaust
in the
pipes.
back glass, in the back glass. No, that was a different one. In the back glass.
No, that was the same one because
No,
it was
no,
loud. It was
no.
loud.
It was loud, but the other one was different. No, that one took off. We didn't get a chance to see it. But on the back glass, it said in like red window chalk, and it looked like it was hastily done. "This man is taken," with a little heart, and it was across the entire back glass. So now, if you're watching, you'll have to get a hold of me and tell me the story. But we was just going. You can imagine why that's even on the back glass in the first place.
Uh-huh.
Like, "This man is taken." I was like,
That's where the taken. Okay.
obviously that implies lack of trust,
Yeah.
and so we were poking fun because the truck is like not it's not a truck you would expect to get girls to
It's not a
try
chick
and,
magnet, is what
right,
you're saying.
right. And so we just, and we was just making up all these different scenarios for why that's up there. You know, and
Man,
so
taken.
Now every once in a while, it's
Now every
now
time
we
I
just say,
see,
"This man is taken."
no,
taken.
so this every time I hear that now, we'll see a rusted truck.
So
you know,
funny.
I'm gonna think of that.
Yeah.
This man is taken.
We've been saying that a lot lately. This man is taken.
Stacy's birthday's on your day or birthday.
Stacy Wedeking,
Yeah, you two share a birthday.
she's on the 24th.
Yep.
Nice. Happy birthday to you.
Coming right up.
Only one will not do.
What?
How do we do that?
I'm so.
We did a different one at church. Only one
Your
will
birthday
not
was
do.
July 4th, right?
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Jaden Laborde.
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you.
And many more. Kick your butt out the door on Channel 4.
Many more on Channel 4, Scooby Doo on Channel 2, Frankenstein
Hey,
on
you
Channel
know,
9, and
I'd
the
like
rest
that
on
and many
CBS.
more.
Oh man.
Don't pay attention.
Nobody pays attention. You all right?
That's true.
My
she didn't
sinuses
live in
are
a zoo.
killing me. My sinuses are killing me.
He
today.
heard me. He's just ignoring
What'd
it.
you say?
At
He
least she
did
doesn't live in a zoo.
Well, no, I didn't do that one. I mean, that's so. I think I don't know. I think it's my allergies. I don't know if it's allergies. Can allergies make your throat like feel a little weird and your sinuses
Yeah.
burn?
It can
Yeah.
I would think so.
because it drains and goes into your throat.
Since it
makes
can swell
scratchy
shut.
and-
I guess. Well,
Allergies are fun.
hopefully they don't swell
Nah.
shut.
I haven't had. I'm probably gonna get allergies after this, after I say it, but I haven't had allergies at all for
Well-
about 4 months.
Come to Branson, it'll clear right out. No, I'm being funny because there's so many trees around there. It's so hard with allergies.
I've seen videos of people felling trees, right? And it's during like the fall or the spring, like whenever they've just budded and stuff. And when the tree fell, it left like a cloud of yellow in the shape of the tree behind, kind of like a
As it
cartoon.
fell, yeah.
It was like, and
It's
you're
pretty
like,
cool,
wow, man, it just made me want to sneeze just thinking about it.
You know that
It's like-
what do you call that? Oh, I'm sorry, cotton falls. It's the white. It looks like snow when it's falling.
Is that dogwood or cottonwood?
Dogwood, probably. Cottonwood. It was.
I know
white.
what you're talking about.
And first year I was here, I was like, "What in the world is all that?" And next thing I know, my eyes are watering, and I'm starting to itch my eyes, and I'm like, "What in the world?" And they said, "Oh, well, you got an allergy. Welcome to the Ozarks."
Yeah.
Right?
If you got one here, it's going to show up.
Yep. So we got about 5 minutes left before we're going to call it a day. So coming up next, we have Steve O'Mickey Mactastic over here with his show. Is going to have Jaden Laborde on there, and she's probably going to do a song or two.
Cool.
So we might.
You take requests?
These are all just for future for Facebookers. These are all. She has permission to play all these. These are all belong to her, right? You belong to her. Belong to you.
Belong to her. The songs belong to you.
Many of them do.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
So.
Actually, all of them on her CD do because
So you got permission. What is that noise?
I have
It's
no
not
idea.
me.
It's coming through. It's like this. So it's your computer. It's one of the computers.
Giving you notifications.
Yeah.
Stacy, that was sweet.
What'd Stacy say?
What is that?
No, she didn't say that. You guys are so darn funny today. I am laughing so hard at you guys today. You guys make my day so good every morning when I am watching you on my cell phone live. Well, we're glad we could make your day. We're making everybody's day so far. We're all
Hi, Mom.
smiling again. And
Is your mom watching?
I think
hi, Mom.
it said that.
Or
that she
should I
was
say hi,
watching.
Jordan's mom?
Are you hosting a watch party or something?
No.
Ah.
Hmm.
Did
Whoever.
you say hi to me on
No.
here?
What?
Oh, I thought you said hi to me. Forget it.
What? No.
What?
Whenever you're on your phone and whoever you follow is watching the same stream, it says, and since I'm following my mom on Facebook, it says,
She
Kay
says hi.
Blues.
Kay Blue. She says hi.
Yeah, K Blue is watching with Steve. You're on there.
Yeah.
No way.
Whoa.
Can you
Watch
believe it?
party.
I can believe it.
I can't believe it.
Hard
can't
barely.
believe it.
I am. Okay, so today's show is
Magic.
brought to you by Steamy Joe Cafe, 224 West Main Street in Branson, Missouri. This week until the 10th.
Which is past. We're starting a new week.
What is next? What is next week?
I think there's a salad. I think it's a salad. Where's your sheet?
It's over there.
Oh.
The sheet
Um,
of important
think-
information is not here.
I think we better. There
What's
is a
going
buy
on?
one get one free, and I think it's a. I think it's a supreme salad.
SG salad, but we'll find out.
Yep. So
Salade.
Well, don't know where it's at.
you know what? We'll let you know tomorrow for sure.
That's unprofessional of me. I should have had it.
Oh, that. You know what? It happens.
No, that's not.
Hey, you know what? We try to be as professional as we can here, don't we, Jay?
The
I'm not
axe
trying to be
surprise.
professional.
See, that's good. I'm glad you're.
I just show
So
up.
we'll let you know
You just
tomorrow.
show up.
Just go in and ask for the morning drive special. I think it is a buy one get one free SG salad,
Right.
which is Steamy Joe SJ salad. SJ salad.
Steamy Joe
Ah,
salad.
here we are. Right
There
here.
it is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You
My
are the
lovely,
man.
lovely assistant.
Thank you.
So July 13th to Friday, the 17th, buy one get one free grilled breakfast burrito. I'm glad we. Thank you for finding. Yeah,
Thank you.
grilled breakfast burrito.
The
Now
salad is coming up though.
the SG salad is the last of the month.
Oh, well, that's good.
But next week it's buy one get one free piece of pie.
Piece of pie, and the piece
Delicious.
of pie is definitely piece of pie.
What kind of pie do they got?
No, they got chocolate cream.
Oh yeah.
So it's like actually a pizza, like a pie.
No piece of.
Oh, piece of pie.
Oh, I thought. Yeah,
I
I'm
know.
with
That's
Jay.
what I
So
thought
did
too.
Jay.
Pizza pie.
What was
I was
Piece
like, I need to
of
make
pie.
one now.
Is it pizza?
Oh, do they have coconut cream?
I think so. They have apple and cherry that's made fresh from scratch.
Ooh.
Everything's made from scratch.
I like both of those.
Whenever you go there, you feel like you're an instant part of their family.
Yeah.
Like
Everybody.
everybody,
Dean Carpenter.
you walk in there and there's no negativity.
Yeah.
You are. You feel like the part of the family. They
John
want you to feel
Morris, welcome to the party. Well, hey everybody, it's time for us to get out of here.
that. Oh,
Oh,
I
that
know.
but
That's
hey,
Johnny Morris.
it's an exciting
No,
hour
it's not
coming up.
Johnny Morris.
It's my show.
John Morris from work.
oh,
Brighter Living Live is coming up next.
New sign-ins.
I don't know. That's John Morris from work. So,
Well, hello, John Morris.
I think are you officially retired now, John? If so, congratulations. Enjoy. He's a fisherman. He's like a professional fisherman, folks.
Ooh.
Cool.
All right.
So, I always told him, I was like, what better sport, can you have where you can sleep for 4 hours and drink beer all the time and call it a sport? But it's a little bit more intense than that. There's, they
You
don't.
got to know what you're doing.
Yeah. Oh man, all right. So professional fishing is like golf. It's not so fun to watch for me, but it's fun to play.
Exactly. As far as golf, miniature golf is as far as I go.
All
Or
right.
frisbee golf.
Frisbee golf, that stuff's amazing too. So, let me go ahead and turn this up.
And by the way, Cindy Flowers said hello.
Hi, City Flowers.
No, she's not on here, but she told me to tell you.
Oh, well, you tell her we said sup.
Sup.
Um,
Sup.
all right.
this man's taking.
Man, he's taking. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on the morning drive today. We'll be back on tomorrow, same time, same channel. Be sure and go out and check out Steamy Joe Cafe today. Next up is Brighter Living Live with your host, Steve O'Mickey Mactastic, and his special guest, Jaden Laborde. And there's going to be some music. And then that's followed by
Say
Nimra.
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 Yeah.
I've called her Nirma because I heard Troy call her that, and that is not her name.
No, that's a funny
It's
name.
Nimra.
No, he does
Yeah.
that on purpose.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. So Nimra will be here for the candy, her portion of the candy-coated occult So that's going to be fun. I mean, it may not be fun. It's going to be
Informative.
Informative. Thank you. So until then, my friends, God bless you and keep you. We love you. My name is Matt,
My name is Jay.
My name is Steve.
My name is Jordan.
and this has been
The Morning Drive.